Hello there, Aquarius. Are you a good crime scene investigator for 2025? We're going to find out. This is your significator card for the tarot. This is the star card for you, dear Aquarius. And this means that you are a visionary. In your mind, you can see shapes, you can see a layout, almost a map in your mind's eye about the crime scene, even before you go there. You are very good with patterns and things that others may possibly overlook. You are definitely the one who will guide investigations to breakthroughs. I love this. One of the reasons is because you know that there is a divine presence over an investigation. Whether we like it or not, we have to meditate, pray, and decide exactly what steps we're going to take. We need balance in ourselves so that we can carry on because, some of these investigations and some of these crime scenes can be very intense. So for right now, I'm going to pull one of these Kipper deck cards for you. I love this. I know you will too. All right. So this helps us lay the foundation of how your investigations will really go. Here we are. Courthouse. Oh, isn't that amazing how these come up like this? I just love this. For me, this card means that you would be an excellent expert witness. You would go that far as to be able to give court testimony that would give you the end results that would solve the mystery of the crime ahead of you. I love this for you. I love that. Isn't that wonderful? That's very good. So now I have this beautiful foil tarot. And I think in this tarot, we're going to get some more information. And I know you're going to love this because this is a beautiful deck. We're going to lay out 5 cards. We have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man. Last but not least, we have the Fool card. Now, you're not a fool, but we're going to read these the way they come out. And this is this Queen of Swords. She's very good at negotiation. And do you see these little birds up here? Well, that means that the swords are an air element, and the air element's spirit guide is a bird. Now, this handles and takes care of all communications, thoughts, even, you can say even communications through technology now. But you are very good at negotiation. Do you see that hand coming out? You are very good at working with others, making sure that there is a set precedence sometimes. Things can get off track a little bit. Well, you're the one that keeps them on track. With that being said, definitely you are a visionary. With these 2 wands, you see the wands are a fire element. They make sure that there is the action, the wonderment, the open of doors, the growth, the possibility. And then you can contemplate, of how this is going. I love this card because you see, you always connect things together, and you make sure that you connect it so you put it together, then the world is in your hands. You've got this beautiful red cloak. That is a power, love, passion, control. I love this because you know what? A crime scene investigator needs all those attributes. Now, this is especially for you, my dear Aquarius. Now, I don't know if you know this, but the Aquarians are said to be the most intelligent of the zodiac signs, and especially for the air elements. And you know what? I believe that based on everything that I ever see. Now, with this card, this is the Knight of Swords. He is the most action-oriented knight in the tarot. He's racing into things. He is racing toward, and this is you. You face things head on. You race toward the next investigation so you can basically Help with the resolve. Help make sure that you put the pieces of the puzzle together. You see this sword going off the frame of the card? That means, well, you're not done yet. And you won't be done until you have the case solved. You do not like cold cases. Therefore, you make sure that you work it until you find exactly what's happened. I love this card too because the nickname for this card is the Lord of Wind and Breeze. And you can see he is in a hurry and he is just going against the wind. He's going into the wind. And believe me, there is a lot to be accomplished. This is a very interesting card with this Hanged Man. This Hanged Man tells us that you can become enlightened through your meditation, through your contemplation. And when you have a mind to it, you look at things through a different perspective. You make sure at that moment that you are looking from a different avenue, a different way, even a different part of the room. You look through all angles, which is so important. And you make sure, no pun intended, that nothing hangs you up. Last but not least, this Fool card, and I'm going to tell you, you're not a fool. What this card does is, you see there is a little 0 here. That's actually a null, N-U-L-L. It's the first card in the tarot deck. And while it is a null, it means that you're starting off at ground zero. That's what you do with every investigation. You don't like to jump into the middle of things. You want to start from the absolute beginning. This is telling us that no, you're not going to jump off and you're not going to be foolish. But this means that you start from a brand new beginning. And there's a symbol here in this little knapsack that this guy has. And that is, you can't see it, it's very small, but it is actually the phoenix rising from the ashes. The sun is white because it means that you're wiping the slate clean. You're starting over. And that's sometimes what you have to do in an investigation. Now, what do we have here for this other little card? It's the 6 of Swords, another communication card. But what this really means is that you have innovative solutions, and you move the case forward until you find an absolute end and an absolute resolution. You go from these choppy waters into a much calmer sea, and you stick with it. You make sure there's smooth sailing until you have a completion. I want to thank you for being here with Crime Time with True Oracle. I'm Lady Zelda. I'm leaving some links in the description if you would like a reading with me, and I'm leaving also a link to our website at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you'll please do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video because it sure helps. And if you feel like it, please do me a favor. Send this out to someone who you feel would enjoy it as well. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.